I'm calling now on Dr. Barbara Ryan from GEO Secretariat. Madam Ryan, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, Your Excellencies, delegates, colleagues. On behalf of the Group on Earth Observations, first let us express our sympathy to those who have lost loved ones and property to disasters this past year, and of course most recently to those in the United States due to the Oklahoma tornadoes. As we know, and we have heard throughout this platform, loss of life and property due to disasters is increasing globally. The figures provided yearly by UNISDR and other global disaster risk reduction programs and the increasing number of activations of the International Charter on Space and Major Disasters bear witness to this trend. Earth observations and information derived from both space and from in situ or ground-based networks have demonstrated not only their maturity, but a critical role in supporting first responders and risk managers by providing effective tools to rapidly map damages and impacts due to disasters and rescue operations. And while much has been done, more remains to be done. The Group on Earth Observations, GEO, through its 150 members and partners, including 90 member states, UN organizations like UNISDR and scientific associations, are expanding the use of satellite imagery and surface-based data for managing risks posed by fires, floods, earthquakes, and other hazards. The International Charter on Space and Major Disasters plays a major role in this effort. In the specific case of geologic hazards, GEO is supporting risk modeling through the Global Earthquake Model Initiative. It's helping the scientific community better understand the causes and dynamics of geologic threats through the Geohazard Supersite and Natural Laboratories Initiative. GEO is promoting broad, open data policies and practices, real-time data sharing, and standardized procedures and practices generally, but specifically in tsunami hazard assessments. GEO is developing a globally coordinated warning system for wildland fires to improve prediction and emergency response at the local, national, and regional levels. The GEO community is developing decision support tools and applications for the full cycle of disaster, natural disaster management, particularly for developing countries. Space agencies, through the Committee on Earth Observation Satellites, or CEOS, the Space Coordination Arm of GEO, have created a disaster working group to help improve disaster risk management on a global basis for all phases of disaster management. CEOS is now preparing an observation strategy and 3 coordinated pilots in the areas of floods, volcanoes, and seismic hazards, and particularly targeting its efforts for the Caribbean and Africa area. Within the Global Drought Information System, coordinated through GEO, global drought forecasting is being developed in conjunction with monthly and seasonal forecasts from the European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasts and the U.S. National Center for Environment Prediction, Climate Prediction Center. The current portal design, which is being developed, is set up to support full global monitoring at multiple scales, continental, regional, and local scales, and in addition to high bandwidth, also has a low bandwidth capability and functionality for mapping tools for countries with low internet connectivity. Mr. Chair, I look forward to the continued fruitful interaction between the global platform and the Group on Earth Observations, and to discussing with other participants here how Earth observations and information can better support your work, not only thematically by disaster type, but also geographically. Thank you very much.
Dr. Ryan, thanks indeed. Thanks for your statement. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the morning session. We had 43 speakers. I want to thank all the speakers. Few of them are even still here for their speeches, for their statements. I want in particular thank the interpreters who went with us through this marathon and stayed on for a couple of minutes more. Very much appreciated. Thanks for your endurance. We will resume at 3 o'clock, 1500 today with more speakers. This means the morning session is closed. Thank you very much.